Hello, hello, hello. This is Speed Force Racing. I'm Energy Dan, and joining me tonight is, of course, Mr. Keith. How you doing, mate?
All right, mate. Thank you. I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. That's another season down, mate.
Yeah, it's been a good one. I've enjoyed it this season. It's
It has been good
yeah,
racing, mate. Yeah.
it has. It has.
Obviously, three new champions and three new constructor champions for all three divisions. We've got Calvin in Div 3, Fire Blaze in 2, and then, oh my god,
Fire Blazing one,
Fire Blaze in 1
in
and
two.
Langfell in 2. That's it, mate. Yeah. It's been a good one. I couldn't remember which round they won then. Yeah, it's been a really good season. 19 races did we do? Yeah, 19
Yeah,
races. Nice long season. Obviously, SFR normally do nice long seasons. We used to do a full calendar. But this one coming, season 20. Oh, God, 20 seasons. We're obviously doing a mini season because we're waiting for this illustrious DLC that's supposed to be coming out. There's rumours that it's end of June. We just don't know. So we decided for season 20, we're going to do a short season. It's going to be 9 races. However, we are adding a few little tweaks to the season, which obviously I sent you about an hour and a half ago, and you immediately went, yeah, I love that.
yeah.
I suppose we may as well get stuck into it and bring up the first point of the season is we will be including Monaco in the season calendar. It will be reduced car damage and reduced car damage rate. It will be set to dry, but it will also be at night. What do you think of that one?
I really wanted Monaco in the season just gone. So to see Monaco there is a delight. I'm looking forward to it, especially at night. Yeah.
There's one thing that we are implementing though, because it's Monaco, and that will be a mandatory 2-stop, just like they did in. Oh God, what year was it? 2015 was it?
Yeah, and it didn't last. Didn't last long.
Yeah, but we are going to do a mandatory 2-stop, which means if you're clever, obviously safety cars are going to play into it and virtual safety cars, but with the reduced car damage and reduced car damage rate, we shouldn't see that many safety cars. And if there's no safety cars, that's where the mandatory 2-stop is going to come into play, because if you go too early, you get stuck in traffic. If you go too late, you get undercut, things like that. So I'm looking forward to Monaco. I think because it's possibly the last time we'll see it on this, not this game, but this version of the game. We've got to stick Monaco in, haven't we? And Monaco at night is something different, I think.
Yeah, it'll be something. It'll be special. That'll be good. It'll be good. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
me too. So, because we've seen quite a big spread of wet weather racing, some divisions have hardly had anything, some get more than others. We've decided to basically do a dry season. However, point two is that one track will be designated as a wet quali and dry race, and one other track will be dry quali wet race. And that will be announced on the calendar when we get round to deciding the other 8 tracks. Obviously, we've got Monaco on there. But yeah, I think so people can plan for a dry race, basically. And then those tracks where it's going to be a wet quali and dry race, or dry race, wet quali, vice versa, they can also plan for that. But it's going to be difficult, I think, for the wet quali dry race. I suppose, but both ways around, because you've got to have a setup good enough for quali, but then it can't be too different for the race. So, what do you think on that one, Keith?
See, well, I go back to the race that we've just had. We had a wet qualifying when I was terrible, and I was like down in 13th. I think 12th, 13th, started 12th, 13th. Then it was dry, and I felt like I was pacey again. So yeah, it's going to be difficult for me personally, but I think it just introduces like different setups. Who goes with the faster setup when it's wet qualifying, and then sacrifices it for the race? It'll be interesting. It'll be good.
I think it'll matter which circuits we do it at, because some circuits will be more detrimental with setup, with your quality race and race to quality, whether it's wet or dry. So yeah, I think it'll be circuit dependent on how difficult that'll be for the drivers. But again, they'll have time to practice it, because we'll notify the drivers when we release the calendar which sessions will have the wet quali or dry quali, and vice versa for the race. So, yeah, I think it adds a bit of an edge to it. But knowing that obviously Monaco's going to be dry, you'll have one race there that's dry, and then the rest will be definitely dry because the other 7 tracks will be specifically dry, so they don't have to practice wet weather. They can stick to the regular setup that they choose and know that they don't have to tweak it for wet weather. So yeah, I think that's a good one, I think. And then coming on to the next one, which I don't know how this is going to be received by the drivers. I think it's reminiscent of our historic racing car series that we had, where we had specific setups. So I suppose we'll let the cat out of the bag there, but one track will be locked to balanced setup. Or I did make a note to to yourself and Sonic. If we want to be naughty, we can have it to increased speed on a high downforce track. So again, it's a bit gimmicky, but I think it just adds a bit of difference to the season. You know, it's only a short season. Let's have some fun with it. So yeah, that one. Some people might like that. Some people might think it's nice. It's not going to work for them. We'll soon see on the comments anyway. But what do you think of that one?
When you sent me it at first, I was like, oh, because I like having my little setups and working on my setups. But then it almost promotes everyone to do a bit of practice through the week. Because you know as much as everyone else that's probably listening on this stream that a balanced setup is just awful compared to a pre-made setup. Let's call it.
That's it. I think that's why I stuck it in there, just because I remember from the historic car series. I loved that car series. It was bloody brilliant. You know, going around in the 72 Lotus. Oh god, it was horrible. But yeah, I thought, you know what?
It'd be fun.
Let's stick it in there just for a laugh. Yeah. So yeah, I think it'll be funny. Now this one is a biggie because it might. I'll struggle with this one. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why I put it in there because I will struggle with this. One track out of the 9 will be 100% distance for the race. So
that is, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a long night, but at the same time, like I watch a few streamers and they do full. I've never done one. Like I just don't have the
attention
longevity,
span.
the longevity. Yeah, the attention span. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to it actually. So yeah, it's something different, isn't it? Again. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
So obviously we're not going to do it in somewhere like Singapore or it's not going to be a street track because that'll just get tedious. We're not going to be total twats with people. So yeah, we'll think about it. I mean, I did make a quick note that possibly Mexico would be a good one. Obviously, I'm sure the drivers will comment in a minute, and I've been commenting. I haven't checked the stream comments yet. But yeah, definitely one race. One race will be 100% distance. So yeah, that'll be a good one. And it brings into our last little tidbit of season 20, and this one I think is going to be bloody brilliant. And we're calling it the Joker Round. So the Joker Round will take part on the penultimate race, so race 8 of the 9, and there'll be no qualifying, and the grid will be championship order reversed. So depending on who's racing, the last person in the championship will be P1, and it'll filter back all the way back until the person who's leading the championship is at the back of the field, and things go. So yeah, no quali, reverse championship standing order grid, which I think is going to be super exciting. And
I think with that one, Dan, I think obviously there's going to be loads of overtakes, isn't there? You would expect there to be loads of overtakes. So that'll be fun to watch back as well the day after. So I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. And obviously we've not mentioned sprint races. We may put a sprint in there on one of the other races, one of the dry races. But yeah, that's basically what we're implementing for season 20. 9 race calendar. We are including Monaco dry, reduced damage and reduced car rate, 2 stop mandatory on dry weather. 1 track will be wet qualifying and a dry race, and 1 other track will be dry qualifying wet race. 1 track locked to bottom setup. 1 race in the calendar will be 100% distance, and then obviously the Joker penultimate race will be a Joker round with reverse grid. So yeah, that's the implementations for season 20. Just to Yeah, just keep it a bit different, I suppose. Just add a bit of difference to it, and yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'd be really fun to commentate on as well. So I'm looking forward to commentating on this
I
season.
was just about to say, Will, there'll be some good races to commentate on. In the chat, in the YouTube chat, though, basically what we've got is everyone loving Monaco. So basically everybody wants to race Monaco.
Yep.
Gurgley said we should do the 100% race around Monaco.
Dickhead.
Mitch said not Mexico for the which one we were talking about? The was that the 100% one? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not Mexico for the 100%. And then a couple of people wanting reverse tracks, but I don't know
Yeah.
what your thoughts are on
I'll
reverse
tell you what,
tracks. But
guys. It's nothing's locked in yet, so make sure you get your comments in now because we'll be ending the stream soon. It's just a quick stream, but yeah, I like the idea of a reverse track. Well, imagine Spa reverse.
yeah, but where? So you can have Austria, Great Britain. I can't think where else you get the reverse ones. I don't race them,
I think
so
it is. I think
I
it's
don't really
Austria, Great
know.
Britain, Spa in it.
Oh, it's Spa reverse, is
I
it?
think so. Yeah, I
Is
can't
it?
remember, but yeah, we'll
Mitch in the chat says when a division's going to be announced.
midweek next week. So we're letting the sign-ups run for a few more days. So if you are listening, people, get your sign-up forms done. Oh, and just a quick note on the platform section of the form. It's missing the PC option. I think it's only Div 1 that race on PC. Or have deep PC drivers, but as far as I'm aware, nothing's been discussed, but we're not stopping the PC driving. So if you are on PC, just put whatever platform and we'll sort it out later. But yes, nothing's been discussed as to taking PC players out of the league. So yeah, nobody panic. I think it's just an old form that Sonic used. So yeah, I suppose that's pretty much it, mate.
Yeah, I
That's
think that
pretty
is
much
it
it.
in the chat as well. I don't think I've missed anything. No, just everyone wants to race Monaco's. I can't wait for that one. That's going to be
I'm
my favourite.
feeling the love in the chat for Monaco though, because I love it as
Yeah.
well.
I don't understand. Like we all voted last year. Like where were all these votes last year? So it was included on the calendar.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking. Was Gurgley in at the start of the season? Gurgley came
I
mid-season. Oh,
don't. Yeah, I think he came mid-season to Giggle. Yeah.
um, Monaco dare to use sim damage from Rev 1. Oh my god, that'd be carnage. That would be absolute carnage. But yeah, so yeah, there you go, guys. That's a little bit of a tidbit for season 24. Yeah, guys, get your sign-up forms done. And of course, anybody in the chats, in the server, sorry, if you want to put some friendly races up next week, then by all means, anyone's welcome to use the practice lobby to set up any races they want. So yeah, get involved, do that, and yeah, have a nice week off if you don't fancy racing. And I think 18th will be kicking back off for season 20.
All right. Have
So
a
yeah,
good night, everyone.
yeah. Cheers for joining us, Keiths. Pleasure as always, mate.
Welcome.
All right, take care. Bye bye.